Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. As you can tell, I am back in my set after months and months of carnage in what was known as the Great Flood of 2025. I am back. The home has been rebuilt. We've got the Badgers helmets. We've got Red Dawn. We've got all this stuff. It looks great. I have to give a huge shout out to my fiance who helped put all this stuff together again. It's crazy to believe it's been so long. I appreciate everyone who stuck with me when we were out of the studio, but we have a very important topic to talk about today, and that is the death of a major cartel leader in Mexico. He has been waxed. He is no longer alive. We're going to get into all the details and much more. Before we do, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment with your thoughts below on how you want to see President Donald Trump handle the drug cartels. Make sure to hit that bell so you always know when there's a new video. By the way, still haven't shaved the beard. Feels like it's coming in very nicely. A lot of good vibes. We're back home, back in the studio. Beard's growing in. So I'm excited to get into this with all of you. I'm incredibly happy. Now let's get into the death of a major cartel leader. So as followers of the channel are very well aware, President Donald Trump has been applying extreme pressure to the Mexican government to do something about these scumbag cartel leaders who are destroying our country, killing our people, and pumping their poison, carnage, and chaos over the border and ruining our communities. Not only is he applying great pressure to the Mexican government, which so far has done little to nothing, but we're going to get into that here shortly, to actually solve the drug cartel problem, he has also taken actions of his own to target the drug cartels. This includes beefing up border security, putting part of the border under direct military control, flying spy missions, flying drones. He was presented with the option of drone strikes in Mexico. Obviously, that has not happened yet, but it is a plan the United States government is considering. So Donald Trump has taken a lot of moves here, done a lot of stuff in an attempt to target the drug cartels. That's where we're at. That's where we've been at. And quite frankly, we should all be a little bit angry at the Mexican government for not stepping up what needs to be done, not going after these drug cartels, not knocking them out, not hammering them, and not allowing the United States military to go in and do it for them. It's absolute insanity. However, we do have to give credit where credit is due. While the Mexican drug cartels and the Mexican government seemingly are best friends and the Mexican government will do anything to protect them, we actually have an update now with the death of a major cartel leader. I'm going to go throw this up on the screen for you right here. It comes from CBS News. It states a leader of a notorious Mexican drug cartel who had a bounty on his head in the United States has died in a clash with army troops, authorities said Saturday. That'd be Mexican army troops. Sinaloa State, where the powerful cartel, the same name, so the Sinaloa Cartel, is enduring a war between two rival factions that has left some 1,200 people dead since September. This is what I'm talking about. The Mexican government won't even clean up their own backyard. Their own citizens are getting killed and nobody wants to do anything, but I digress. Here we go. This is the scumbag who got waxed over the weekend, on Friday. Jorge Humberto Figueroa, who went by the nickname El Paris, was shot and killed Friday in a raid carried out to arrest him, Public Safety Secretary Omar Garcia Hartsforth wrote on social media. The USDEA Drug Enforcement Administration has been offering up to $1 million for information leading to his arrest on suspicion of drug trafficking and money laundering. Figueroa was one of the masterminds of an infamous clash with the authorities in 2019 in the city of Culiacan, Harach said. So this is one of the first times since President Trump returned to office a major drug member, a major cartel member has been killed. This is great news. Now, granted, he wasn't killed by United States Special Operations. I would have loved it if that were the case. He was killed by Mexican authorities, which actually kind of signals that maybe the Mexicans are getting their shit together and are taking the drug problem that is ravaging their country a little bit more seriously. Where do we go from here? What does it all mean? I'm going to go ahead and break that down right now. As I said, it is finally nice to see the Mexicans get in gear and actually do something about a problem that is ravaging their country as well as our country. I will say it until I'm blue in the face. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it. I'll say it again. At the end of the day, the drug cartels are maybe the biggest problem we face here because it's right on our border. We lose 100,000 Americans a year to these pieces of human trash. That's what they are. Let's call them what they are. They are animals. They're two-legged animals. And what they do is they pump their poison, which is, of course, supported by China. China loves the idea that these drug cartels are ravaging our country. They can't get enough of it. They think it's great. We get to lose 100,000 Americans a year. China doesn't even have to fire a shot. So let's not make sure that we're shielding the Chinese from any blame as well, because there's certainly more than enough to go around. If the Mexican government isn't going to handle this problem, now they killed one guy. That's good. It's a good start. We had $1 million bounty on his head. This guy was a major cartel leader. He was a terrible, evil person, and he got killed in a shootout with the Mexican army. Why can't we do this more often? Why can the Mexican government not be doing this on a daily or bi-daily, 3 times a week? Why do we wait at all? Why are we not out there just absolutely greasing these scumbags? Because make no mistake about it, if it was up to them, they'd poison us all to make a buck. It's the truth. It's the reality of the situation. And we've got to speak clearly and directly about what is happening. I don't want to see Americans die. I don't want to watch drug cartels poison our cities. I don't want to see families ripped apart by their product. And the only way that stops is if you go and cut off the head of the snake. It's the only way. Let's not mince words. Let's be crystal clear about what's going on here. You got to go fast. You got to go hard. You've got to take these scumbags out. One dead cartel leader is a great start, but it's a drop in the bucket in the big picture. Why stop at 1? Why not 2? Why not 3? Why not, here's a refreshing idea, all of them? That's what I want to see. And we've given the Mexican government every chance. It does seem they are motivated now to actually do something about the problem, which is a refreshing change to the situation. We cannot negotiate with these people. We have no business even talking to them. They are terrorist organizations poisoning the good people of America. And it is the job of the American government to keep American citizens safe. And if that means we got to fly down in Black Hawk helicopters and take these guys out and put them in body bags, so be it. I'd rather that happen than our citizens continue to get poisoned. So again, good start from Mexico. Took what, 4 months? 3-4 months for them to actually do something since Trump returned to office. Hopefully, it's obviously not the last thing they do. I want to see these guys wiped out. And the fact you're watching this video tells me that you probably feel the exact same way. It's got to happen. It needs to be done. We don't have a choice. We have to protect the homeland. We have to protect our citizens. We have the world's greatest military. If we're going to fight every war 6,000 miles away, can we not use the military to protect ourselves here at home? It would seem like a smart thing to do. So one dead cartel leader, crack open a drink, celebrate. A lot of work left to be done. A lot of work left to be done. And if Mexico is not going to pick up the pace, I still fully support 100% the United States going in and taking care of the problem ourselves. But I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. How do you want to see President Trump handle the drug cartels? Do you want to see him put in body bags? Do you want to see him taken out? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you always know when there's a new video. And as always, I'll catch you all next time.